Do you often feel that you trying your best, but the real breakthrough still avoiding you? Are you wondering that actually life could be an enjoyable ride instead of the struggle? And although you're giving your best shot every day, in the end of the day you feel drained and tired? If so, stay with me, and in the context of a map of consciousness, I will explain to you exactly how you can stay aligned and in the flow, so life will be a easy, enjoyable ride instead of the struggle, and that is in itself a game changer. Also, I will give you one single tips that you can practice daily to maintain a flow state and you function effortlessly and joyfully. And to support this homework or exercise, I'm going to guide you through a hypnosis session that's specifically tailored to allow you to stay in a flow state and be aligned in any life circumstances, so you can stay productive, you can express yourself freely. So the map of consciousness developed by David R. Hawkins, and he is the author, the powerful source. Also, he was a PhD student of Linus Pauling, double Nobel Prize literature, and he created a map of consciousness to demonstrate the human emotions on a logarithmic scale between 0 and 1000. On the bottom of the chart, you will see the most destructive emotions, and on the top of the chart, there are the most constructive emotions. So if we start from the bottom, the 0 is basically death, and at 20 we have shame. And as we progressing further up, the energy is growing as a conscious state increasing. Then we get 50 apathy, have desire at 100, and eventually anger at 150, pride 175. And here we come to the first milestone on the map of consciousness at the level of 200. At the level of 200, the destructive energy shifts into constructive energy. So everything that calibrates below 200 is not supportive to life, and everything that calibrates above 200 supporting to life. The first supportive emotion is courage, calibrated at 200, and as courage solidifies, that will take us to the neutrality 250, and willingness that calibrates at 310, acceptance, it's a very important stage, 350. At the level of acceptance, resistance in life try to vanish. So we just accept what it is and we go with the flow. And eventually we get to the 400s, where the rational thinking and high intellect resides. Just for an example, Albert Einstein and Newton was calibrated at 499, just on the top of the high intellect. And that will lead us to the next milestone, which is level of 500. And it is a milestone because the logical linear thinking shifts into non-linear, more intuitive feelings. So everything that calibrates below 500 is the realm of the rational mind and logic, and everything that calibrates above 500 is the realm of the intuition and non-linear dynamics, much to do with quantum physics. 500 is a level of love, but this is not the love that we imagine based on Hollywoodian movies that romanticize glamorized loving skin. The level of love is actually a deep interconnectedness with others, love for others and love for ourselves. And when this love solidified, then became unconditional at level of 540, And further up, we get to a level of 600 where the dualistic worldview dissolves into non-duality, and we often say this is a level of enlightenment. Okay, and above 600 you will find highly spiritual states. So it is also important to mention that because it is a logarithmic scale, even 1 point change or increase means a significant uh, improvement. So there is a big difference between 499 and 500. So you may ask, all right, but how you benefit from this information? Well, because this is a very comprehensive outline how our emotional and inner world works, even just being touched with this material will greatly increase your awareness that impacts positively your conscious state. So this will take us to our specific topic, which is alignment. And alignment is related to the will, but it's more like the higher will. So when we really align, we actually align with our higher will, and that's calibrated 850. It has tremendous transformational power. As you can see, 850 is beyond the level of non-duality. So how we know we actually align? So we can imagine this as a metaphor, swimming in a river or paddling in a river. So when we align, we are paddling with the stream, and we allow ourselves to the stream take us along and in a direction where we desire to move. And when we are out of alignment, then we paddling against the stream, which makes every single um, movement forward extremely difficult, and we need to work 10 times more to get the same results. So we often say when we are in line and we maintain this alignment, then we are in a flow state, and when we are out of alignment, then we are out of flow. So here is an exercise that I would like to encourage you to do for 3 entire days, one single exercise. And this is, notice when you are in alignment and when you are out of alignment. By doing so, you're already facilitating the awareness around your state of beings, and that can be a game changer for you. So when you are in line state, then you will notice that things get working out much more easily. Right people just appear at the right time. You are always at the right place somehow. So you flowing through the day effortlessly, easily, instead of pushing and struggling. And when you are out of alignment, then you may find yourself overthinking the same pattern. You may self struggling with tasks, and you stressed out, and even worry about deadlines, anything like that. So when you are out of alignment, then you keep paddling, keep pushing, and you're not even getting the same amount of result. In alignment state, uh, things moving effortlessly, while out of alignment, uh, you moving in resistance. Okay, so I encourage you to do this for 3 days. You will see which areas of your life that may need some improvement and which areas that you are really good, being in a flow and in an alignment state. And now to support this homework for you, I would like to guide you through a self-hypnosis session. So you may ask, why is it a hypnosis session? It is hypnosis because through a hypnosis session, we work directly with the unconscious mind, instead of the conscious mind. So we actually bypassing the resistance of the conscious mind. So before we start, um, just make yourself comfortable, keep your spine straight, and be as comfortable as you can be, and allow yourself that my voice guide you through gently and softly through this session. Begin by simply allowing yourself to settle into a comfortable position, and there is nothing you need to do right now, nowhere else to be except here in this moment. You may already notice the surface beneath you supporting your body, the gentle rhythm of your breathing, and perhaps even certain sounds around you helping you settle deeper inward. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, you may begin to wonder wherever relaxation begins the moment you stop trying, or perhaps even before you notice it consciously. Take a slow breath in and gently exhale. And again, breathing in slowly, holding it for just a brief moment, and release. As you continue breathing, you may notice how natural it is for the body to breathe on its own, without effort, without force. Some people relax quickly, others gradually over the next few moments. And your unconscious mind can decide what is most comfortable for you. Now, perhaps you become aware of the coolness of the air as you inhale, or the softness of the exhale as tension begins to dissolve from your body. And you may notice that between the inhale and the exhale, there is a still point, a quiet space where the mind naturally slows down. And every time you notice that stillness, you may drift deeper, deeper relaxed, deeper inward, deeper aware. Now, in a moment, I may invite you to briefly open your eyes, only to close them again and relax twice as deeply. So gently open the eyes now, just for a moment, becoming slightly aware of the room. And now, allowing the eyes to close again, drifting deeper than before. Good. And again, perhaps opening the eyes briefly, noticing how easy it is to return, and closing them once more, allowing yourself to sink even further inward. That's right. And while part of your mind simply listens, another part of you may already be learning something important beneath the surface. You don't even have to consciously understand everything right now. Your unconscious mind already knows how to absorb what is useful. And as you continue breathing gently, slowly, you may begin noticing the natural rhythm of your diaphragm, rising, falling effortlessly. And perhaps now, or maybe in just a few moments, you allow your mind to become curious about something different, a version of you that already exists somewhere within. Not a version you must force yourself to become, but one that quietly begins emerging naturally, easily. And you may start to see yourself now, moving through life with a calm sense of confidence, feeling aligned, grounded, present. Perhaps you notice the way you move, the way you speak, or even the way others respond to you differently. Because when a person becomes truly connected to themselves, life often begins responding in new ways. And maybe you notice that people appear at the right time. Opportunities unfold naturally. Things begin making more sense without needing to force them. Allow your beautiful mind now to gently bring forward an image of the very best version of yourself. Not perfect, simply raw. See what you see. Hear the sounds around you. Notice the atmosphere. And perhaps, most importantly, feel the sensations moving through your body as you fully step into this experience. Perhaps there is a warmth in your chest, a softness around your shoulder, a feeling of openness, or maybe simply a quiet knowing. And as you continue observing this version of yourself, you may already notice a shift beginning inside, a shift in awareness, a shift in identity, a shift in what now feels possible. You may notice yourself becoming more settled, more relaxed, more naturally connected to yourself. And there is no need to force any feeling. Your unconscious mind already knows how to move toward alignment. Because confidence is not something you create from nothing. It is something you uncover. And as this gentle, loving, supportive energy begins saturating your body, You may imagine it flowing through every breath, through every muscle, through every layer of your awareness. And perhaps one part of your mind begin realizing that this state is available to you more often than you once believed. Not someday in the future, but anytime you choose to reconnect with it. Anytime, anywhere. And while part of you simply enjoys this feeling now, another deeper part may begin learning how to return here more easily each day. You may even notice over the coming days that you speak more freely, more naturally, trust yourself more deeply without even needing to think about it consciously. Because this feeling, this alignment, this quiet confidence is becoming familiar and perhaps becoming part of who you are. So for now, simply stay with this feeling. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment fully, knowing that this can become your inner reference point for happiness, for flow, for authentic self-expression, and for being your own true, magnificent self. As you're resting there, you may feel another shift in your body. Your muscles are relaxed. Your breathing is deep and steady. In a moment or so, I invite you to return to your body. Return to your body now. Move your hands, wiggle your toes. Take your time. There is plenty of time. On a counter one, your awareness starts to fully return to your body. On a counter two, you start to open your eyes. And on a counter three, you open your eyes and fully aware, right here, right now. So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this mini hypnosis session, and let me know in the comments how you feel. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.